So, I have been away for a while. Responsibilities, more or less, took me away. I've been focused on the podcast. I've been focused on home projects. I've been focused on projects, external projects for other places, i.e. a church. In this case, I'm making something for them across. Work has moved from 5/8 to 6/10s. In school and all sorts of other things. I'm busy. I'm a busy man. I don't have time to play games anymore. And although it is 10:20 at night at the moment, and I really should be in bed, I haven't taken any time to myself in a while, so I've decided to do such. And I decided to also stream that irresponsibility. So here I am. I started the cutscene. Almost nothing has happened. There's people dancing, and that's basically where I'm at. So you haven't really missed anything. So let's get to it.
Honored guests, lend me your ears.
Lend me your ears.
Long as our Fevrimon suffered, without a true monarch to guide her and her people. Decades have passed since last His Majesty Erland sat atop the Draken's throne. Long have we endured, yet it has not been for naught. At last, the bell has tolled on the age of the console. At last, we may celebrate the coming of our rightful ruler. The return of the sovereign.
Sovereign? Is that so?
My word! Such an inspiring visage.
Oh, yeah?
Your Majesty shall have my eternal fealty.
Your Majesty, oh how long I have awaited this moment.
Is this supposed to be me? I suppose so. Yeah. Royalty. That's what I am.
Behold, before you sits the rightful inheritor of the Draken throne, chosen by the dragon as its enemy. Behold and rejoice! Fortune has delivered us our savior at last!
At last!
Praise be, for only the sovereign's guidance can lead us true.
Yes.
All hail the sovereign!
I guess
Let
I
all
could just
present
turn my camera
pledge
off.
their allegiance to the sovereign. Let us be united in the hope that our allegiance reign will ne'er end. Long live the sovereign of Vermont!
Vermund. Uh-oh.
The reason. Thou who wouldst slay the dragon. If thou seekest to behold this world in its true aspect, abandon thy reason.
Abandon thy reason.
Cast aside thine heart and thy life both. I ask thee to demonstrate thy will. For naught but thine ambition can alter the course of the rivers of fate.
I must interject for just a moment. My audio is oddly quiet, so I am going to turn it up just a hair. Strangely, it is all the way up. Does not feel like it is. Oh well, guess I'm gonna deal with what I've got. Evacuation site goal. Gale. Goal is G-O-A-L. So G-A-O-L should be Gale, or is it also goal? The English nerd in me is now confused. I care about appropriate enunciation. But back to Dragon's Dogma 2.
Now, which one of you was it? No need to be shy. I've just got to take down a record of your name and face. Come on, step forward.
You can either select a prisoner to use as a preset, or select the hooded prisoner to customize your character's appearance from a blank state. Do I have to hold that? Oh, helps if I press the right button. What about the character that I have
Are you
made?
the one then? Is it you? No? If
Huh?
the pawn I'm speak up, you good-for-nothing pawns. Which of you is it? Is it you? Aye, it must be you. If the pawn I'm looking for doesn't come forward soon, there'll be trouble for the lot of you.
I find it a little strange this game only offers two races. Human and Khajiit. I don't know what they're called in this game. In any case.
Pawns. Are you the one then? Aha, I thought I recognized you.
I thought I recognized your robes. Yes. Use existing character creation. Now, it doesn't look like it, but that's Legolas. I suck at the character creator. I'm gonna go ahead and go with it though. I tried my best. Like, I did really, really hard. Like, I spent probably over an hour, a good amount of time doing my best to make that look like Orlando Bloom as Legolas. And as you can see, I failed. I did give him elf ears, though. Yay. So, we're going to go with that. Oh, we'll stick with that moniker. What? There's so many options. Oh, good lord. My moniker. Applegate. Fantasista. Federico. I don't even know. There's so many options. What does Z give me? Zach, Zendra, Zangief, Zelda Rosa, Zenobia, Zombie, Zonic, Zuma, Wacky. Wesker. Wesker had blonde hair, right? I could go with Wesker. Wellington. Wix. Winona. I'm gonna go with Williams in honor of Robin Williams. That's my moniker. 20? Oh, good lord. I can choose my age up into the hundreds. I'm an elf, so let's go with that number because that's where I stopped. 457. Something E character and proceed. Yes. That's my character. I'm not Legolas.
I ill like that look in your eyes. 'Tis queerly brazen for a pawn. Most of your kind have eyes blank as a cadaver's. Mayhap 'tis only natural, seeing as how you rise from the dead. There's aught different about you, though. Could it be that you fear death just as we mortals do? Worry not, vessel. 3 days here, and you'll be longing for death's sweet embrace.
Is that
Come
so?
along, you feckless dullards.
That's a strange camera. It's a very strange camera. Oh, I get to play my pawn? Weird.
Learn your place, pawn.
Can I not talk to you? Guess not.
Pray, do as he says and get in line. 'Tis for your own good I say this. You do not want to invoke the Overseer's wrath.
I'm gonna be honest with you. The difference in reaction between the human, or is it a human? Or is it one of the cat people things? Given his skin color, I'm gonna go with the cat people things. So that sort of changes my mind. I was gonna say, given the fact that the cat people, this cat person's response was so, I don't know, merciful. He was very understanding. I was gonna say maybe I should have made a cat person, but they're both cat people, so that sort of obliterates my thought process. It opens, and there's nothing here.
Turn your gaze elsewhere. I'll not be stared at.
I'll not be stared at, says the female cat person.
I've troubles enough of my own.
Yeah, you're in jail, but I also just opened the door for you, so, you know, do your thing. We don't lock jails around here. Consarn it all. Now I'm curious what that means.
Got any alms for a man down on his luck?
Alms? What?
Got anything to spare?
I know what alms means. It's just a strange
We're
question.
not allowed to talk during missions, sir.
You're not allowed to talk during a mission. Alright.
Speak to me another time. I'm on duty.
They're all cat people things.
Pray, sir, have you aught to spare?
But I can't give you anything. It doesn't give me a choice. Why do you ask? I'm not allowed. I'm also a prisoner. The confusion is confusing. Excavation site. The hole. That looks like a snake kind of thing to me. And that looks like the Colosseum, even though it's much taller.
What do you think you're up to, layabout? Get a move on!
Get a move on. Fine. I'll move. Although I am out of drink. I don't care that it's 10:40. I'm out of drink. So I'm gonna get some. Bear with me for like 3 to 5 minutes. I have to also use the potty. Sorry, having a good time. I'll be right back. As I stated, I'm going to use the bathroom, get a drink, and return my game. have this immense feeling. It's not a feeling. It's a I can't think of a better word than guarantee. But I have this immense feeling of sureness. I guarantee that I am 100% going to that I am going to 100% regret this tomorrow. Hi, kitty. This is Robin, even though all you can see is her butt and tail. There you go. There's Robin. She's purring. Hey, kitty. Okay, let's continue. Whingers. I wonder what that word means.
I've no time for you now. Leave me be.
You've no time for me. Fine then.
Got any arms for a man down on his luck?
No, I'm a prisoner just like you. Even though you're hammering a board into place for some reason.
Do your injuries pain you? Pray, do not overexert yourself.
I'm a prisoner.
This is no place for one of your ilk. 'Tis harsh beyond measure. Even we pawns are pushed to the brink.
Do not overexert yourself. What? I think Capcom didn't think much about this. I mean, the guy in the back there looks like he's eaten plenty. He's not fat, don't get me wrong, but he's clearly not like emaciated or anything. So he gets his food. But I'm a prisoner. I don't have a choice. I do what's told. Which usually means overexerting myself. As you state here at the end, pushed to the brink.
You ought not anger the overseer. Let us proceed to the site.
Yeah, let's upset the overseer.
Naught I can do but wait for death to claim me.
If 'tis refined you want, go find some noble tart.
Some noble tart. Is she a cat person? It's really hard to tell. There's no human female cat chicks.
What would you ask of me? I've naught left to offer.
Human female girls, not cat chicks. Oh. Who are you?
Pray, do as he says and get in line.
Oh, that guy.
It's for your own good, I say
Yeah,
this.
I fell.
Do not...
They give me so much freedom, even though the guards are following me.
'Twould be unwise to disobey. The overseer will show you no mercy.
Fine then, Rook. Let's go. Lead the way.
I'm surrounded by winches on all sides. Can't work as late as
Time for you to get to work.
Cat, you really chose a bad time to sleep on me. I just made a drink. And you being right there doesn't really let me drink it. Hey. Yes. Yes, you. As much as I care and love about you. As much as I love and care about you. That makes more sense. Doesn't make it any less frustrating. Because you're a cat, and I'm a human. When you choose to sleep on me, I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed to move. I just have to accept it. Ugh. Stay there. Just make some small adjustments. Thankfully, I've got some wood here. No. No one told you to get down. Just because it's moved doesn't make it any different. I made a slight adjustment and she stepped down. Jumped down. Whatever. Cats are such fickle things. No. Alright. I have wood just under my TV, you can't see. Left over from an old project that I don't know what to do with. The problem is they're 2x10s. There might be some 2x8s in there, but 2x10s, and they're thick, really thick. Usually you use 1x, 1x6 or 1x8, whatever, for a shelf. So the 1x10 or the 2x10s, they're thick. They're a little too thick for shelves. I've got 5 pieces of varying lengths, fairly similar. But in any case, old project. They've been sitting there, don't know what to do with them, and so I guess ground flat support for alcoholic beverage. I guess I'll go talk to Fiska instead. Time for you to get to work. Oh. Everyone ran away. Everyone was like, pick up a boulder. Where are said boulders?
You are prepared to work. Then you ought begin by carrying stones out from the station in the back and bringing them here.
Okay. Time to bring boulders back. Oh, I can just touch my lantern and turn it on. It's almost like it's modern day electricity. Good God, that guy's carrying that boulder like it's nothing. Like what?
If there is aught you would know, pray ask one of the other pawns.
Can you imagine lifting a block that fucking huge and having absolutely no trouble with it? Like he's walking like it's an empty cardboard box. I went from he's got a fucking modern lamp that just has a button that turns on to holy shit, he's carrying a block that's huge. But I must digress for just a moment. My wife messaged me. It's important. I'm cold. As I read out loud, she's cold. So thankfully I have an app that controls my thermostat, so I shall turn it up for her. Yeah. It's set to 69 to 74, meaning heat turns on if it's below 69 and cool turns on if it's below 74, and it's currently 72. So guess I'm going to turn it up to 74, which means I'm going to burn, but whatever, I guess. The wife's cold, so I'm just going to have to deal with it. With that said, let me take a swig. She said thank you. Ha. Let me take a drink and continue my game. Oh, I have to hold. Do I have to hold R2? I have to hold it. Robin. Hey. Come back up here. I'm comfortable now. And my drink is right here. I can reach it without having to move you. Fine, then. Be a cat. Interesting. I can hold the button before getting to it, and they prepare?
The vicinity is quite cluttered. Pray leap, or aught that poses a hindrance to you.
It's a human female. That's putting her face into my block. Why would I? She mentioned something about jumping, but like, this block should be like 400 pounds, and I'm carrying it like it's an empty cardboard box, meaning less than a pound. Whatever.
A job well done. Now the next step is to...
Oh no! Someone died.
What is this commotion?
Maybe.
Perhaps we ought to investigate.
Let's investigate. Is it the dragon? It's a Medusa with saggy titties. Where did the Medusa come from? Thankfully I wasn't there.
No, the damn thing's been awoken. You but fell that fiend, even at the cost of your lives.
And they said, sure, why not? Just look away.
Get me out of here, now!
That's a pawn. Sure, I'll grab the sword.
Observe your foes carefully and attack the situation demands.
Is there no login? Or not login, but lock on? That's the word I'm looking for. Just an attack, I guess. Cat, that was a really bad time. Seriously? You waited until I was in a fight? No. Cats, man.
Action from attacks.
It hit me and I don't know why. Seems like being in between a snake right now is a bad idea. She has a lot of health.
When delivering targeted strikes, I would recommend...
It's a good thing my shield can block her stone vision thing. F you and your saggy titties. Go away. In a funky manner. I figured that would have been scripted, meaning like pre-rendered. But it sure doesn't feel like it.
You ought flee while you can.
Thank you, shadowy figure.
Charge awaits you.
My charge? What does that mean?
You cannot linger in this place forever. You have lost your memories.
Yes, thank you. I'm aware.
Surely the work of a fell curse, but worry not. You need only believe in your own destiny, Arisen.
I'm not arisen yet. I'm a pawn. The dragon hasn't taken my heart yet.
The accursed creature escaped.
Thanks. Person.
Oh, you! Get back here!
Of course I'm gonna try to escape. In,
This way, Arisen!
Vision. Why would they call me Arisen before the dragon's taken my shit? I don't get it. The dragon hasn't taken my heart yet. Why would they call me Arisen? I'm not Arisen yet. Like, legitimately. Ah! It's too bad it loaded as soon as I jumped. Would have been cool to watch it.
No one could survive a fall from this height. Not even a pawn.
Yeah. Griffin.
Don't just stand there, but shoot it down!
It saved my life. Yes, because you're gonna shoot down a griffin. Mm-hmm.
It's getting away! Bring it down! Bring it down!
Go now, lost soul. Learn all you can of this world you must protect.
I'm gonna be honest with you. The storyline so far is a little strange. It's not cohesive. I feel like it's the appropriate term. And it's like slapped together. The graphics are really good. They're not amazing in the sense of like there's games that look better than this, but they are very pretty. It's clearly a modern gen game in a good way. But so far, first impressions are gameplay decent. Combat doesn't feel impactful so far the way other games do, and in such a way that makes me like really satisfied with it. I feel almost like, I don't know, the best way I can think of to describe it is like a child, my child would be the perfect example, attacking me, and I'm just like, you know, attacking me like, you know, we're fighting, play fighting, whatever. But like, why? The combat so far doesn't feel impactful, and that's a little disappointing. But maybe it'll get better. Oh, good aim, person behind that thing. Damn, very good aim. Oof, that griffin's fucked. I will say, in a fantasy setting, meaning not modern, a female being in charge like that, sorta uncommon. But of course, you know, all video games have to have a female lead and etc. and so on. It's just how it has to be. We have to push. Legolas, what are your LFIC? That was a terrible accent. I understand. Normally I'm better. But, you know, I guess I've drank a little bit. In any case, so far, first impressions. Not amazing.
Keep your distance, Arisen.
But good. Not amazing, but good.
Brine may swallow me whole, but I will not perish. There is a stone not far from here, known as a rift stone. Pray, seek it out. If you're truly the Arisen, then our paths will surely cross again.
Like, what the fuck? He's getting consumed by some fucking magic tentacle shit.
Are you alright? What happened here?
And like, he doesn't even give a shit. He's just like, pray, stay away, seek this out. No big deal. I'm being eaten and consumed, but you know, whatever. Do this thing. Like, I'm not dying here because we're paths across again. No worries. Just go ahead along with it. And now some fucking guardsmen are like, what's going on? Like, the critic in me is really, really showing up right now, and it's frustrating because I was so fucking excited for this game, and I have this expectation that it's only going to get better. A lot of what I've read is stated that the storyline is not front and center. Storyline, in fact, is kind of like the weakest element of this game. It's more about gameplay and exploration, so on and so forth. But being the storyline focused gamer that I am, it's so hard not to be frustrated by this aspect of the game. But anyways, let's continue.
A griffin appears one moment and falls the next. And now you stand before me. Was it you then? The one who was riding on its back?
Yes.
It is a wonder you survived. Accompany me to the stronghold. We'll treat your wounds and hear your story.
The first taste of freedom. Escape the bonds of slavery. One of the things that Digital Foundry... Yay, I mentioned them even here. One of the things that Digital Foundry mentions is that the storyline is actually the weakest aspect of the game. There's lots of really good high points, but the storyline is not one of them.
Bolt from a ballista, and well aimed at that. Must be one of Sir Leonard's from out of Melv.
And unfortunately, they're 100% accurate.
This'll be a right mess to clean up. Who knew there'd be a cavern round here?
Well, the griffin blocks the dead griffin blocks the cavern. In any case, I wonder if I'm going to return here one day.
Still, I can hardly believe it. A griffin of all things here. Add to that the recent dragon sighting. 'Tis said that the arrival of the sovereign portends an age of peace, yet only trouble has followed. What does it all mean? I had thought being in the Border Watch would make for easy work, but the wind's beginning to blow in a fell direction.
Strange monologue. Wrong button. Salubrious drought. Whatever that means.
Where exactly is this jail you say you escaped from, anyway? I've never heard of such a place.
What?
There's certainly naught like that here in Vermont. Could it be you were held in the neighboring country of Batal?
Capcom. You're so good at storytelling. Why? I mean, fuck, even Devil May Cry is better than this. Why do you make such poor choices? Like, he's like, the prison you escaped from. There's nothing like this. What are you talking about? My character doesn't speak. And I get games don't voice all main characters, but there was no interaction between the two. He just walked up, said, "Holy shit, you survived. Come back and we'll hear your story." And then started talking randomly. And apparently my character has been speaking this whole time? This is like... I'm so disappointed. Maybe it's all the drink. I really haven't had that much. But maybe I have. I haven't had that much. Anyways. I don't know. Maybe I'm just spoiled. Like I'm so focused on Square Enix and PlayStation first party games that and books I've read, so on and so forth. But I've become so spoiled on like really solid storylines that the inconsistencies and what's the appropriate word? I don't know, lack of attention to detail. I don't think that's what I'm thinking of, but like, there's something about this that just, it feels amateur. Like, even double A B titles do better than this. It's so lackadaisical and lazy and just not good. Eric, you'll probably never watch this. You'll probably never watch this. And I kind of want you to. I'll probably send you a link now that I think about it. Perhaps you can analyze my thoughts a little bit and help me understand them when I'm sober. You've played the game for over 10 hours at this point. You say you absolutely love the title. But right now, I'm just, like, upset with it. Maybe my expectations were so high. It's been a while since I've had, like, really, really high expectations. And I don't know. I've been waiting for this title since the first one. I've bought it on literally every platform. On the Nintendo Switch, on the PC, on the PS3, the PS4. I guess I didn't buy it on Xbox, but I bought it on every platform that I own, which is everyone except for Xbox. And I've been really, 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 really waiting for this. And so far, I don't know. Maybe I'm just being overly harsh here. About the one aspect of storyline, because that's so far the only complaint I have. I don't know. I'll send it to you, and I'll let you know. Watch the first 20 minutes or something. Whatever it is I'm currently at. Perhaps YouTube will tell me here. Nope. Sure don't. Oh well, I'll tell them to watch at least the first portion of the video. And maybe he can help me understand. But anyway, let's get back to the game.
Nay, I suppose that's unlikely. We've been estranged from Batalha since the war. It is difficult to imagine any citizen of Vermont being sent there. Where are you going? I'll not force you to receive treatment, but I'd at least like a word.
I'll not force you to do this, but you must talk to me. And there's really only one way to walk, so you better fucking walk that way.
Let's take up your weapons, sir. You'll be
Bye.
needing it.
5 goblins.
Strength flat. Buy the
No.
cave or hand over to Greenwell. When one of the fiends comes up, best guard or dodge, else you'll be sore on the morrow. Make use of the slope. It will give you an advantage against their ranks.
Slope. I knew there was something here. I had to take a bite right before the large amounts of text show up. The circle obviously tipped me off to something being there, but I was sort of expecting a fishing location, not a grab giant fish. Anyway, debilitations are negative statuses with effects that range from inflicting damage to steady or at steady intervals to making the target vulnerable to a specific type of attack. They are not exclusive to the Arisen and their pawns, but can be inflicted upon their enemies as well, granting a fierce edge in battle if applied wisely. Consult each debilitation's entry for more information about its effects.
Scavenged from the bodies of monsters and their ilk.
I grabbed a tide swimmer.
About picking at their bones, that is.
Picking at the bones. I don't know if he meant the goblins or enemies in general. Looks like it's the enemies in general. One of them was carrying an apple. Huh. I can grab it. My arm looks funky, and it's through the enemy. It's kind of cool, though. The ability to do so. I can throw it, too. Where
do you think you're going? You can't just run off now.
Why not? You said you wouldn't force me to accept treatment. Therefore, I'm doing what I want. More enemies.
Where are you going? I'll not force you to receive treatment, but I'd at least like a word.
Damn it. And there's like a lack of impact. You don't get it like in some other games. It's not as good as it could be. Yeah, level up. Green Warish. What? That's not what I clicked on.
Where do you think you're going? You can't just run off now.
I won't force you, but you can't do that. How dare you? Can I swim out there? Uh-oh. The brine. Tread carefully by the water's edge. The brine lurk in deep waters, rivers, lakes, and the sea, and will instantly consume anyone or anything that wades into their midst. If this fate befalls the Arisen, they will be revived momentarily. But they are the exception. Pawns will become forfeit, and all other living creatures are met with an immediate watery death. Well, I can't swim, which does explain the other guy to a degree. He's a pawn, though, not an Arisen, so I think he's supposed to be like met with a watery death. The inconsistencies. I've noticed them. Got more drink left than I'd anticipated. Yep.
Welcome, Arisen. We pawns have long awaited your arrival.
Why do you refer to me as Arisen?
What is
and how do you know?
Pawns. They bend the knee to you so readily, but then... No. Surely you cannot be the Arisen.
You seek the Riftstone, do you not? We can take you to it. Pray. Come this way. Before you stands a riftstone. Tis a gate by which we of the Pawn Legion may cross o'er into this world. Pray, summon your pawn. Simply paint with your mind's eye the loyal attendant whom you would have serve you.
You know, take back just a hair of the criticism. Clearly, there's some sort of, I don't know. Knowledge doesn't feel like the appropriate term, but there's something going on that felt really poorly explained or poorly implemented at first. But such as the fact that everyone seems to know I'm the Arisen, except for that idiot. But perhaps there's more depth to it than it met the eye or appeared to the eye earlier. I don't know. I'm gonna try to give Capcom the benefit of the doubt. I don't remember the developer's name. Well, the head developer's name anyway. Something makes me want to say Shinji Mikami, but right now I'm not confident. Yep, that's incorrect. It's not Shinji Mikami. It's Hideki Itsuno. That's the guy behind Dragon's Dogma and Devil May Cry. Now I really want to know who Shinji Mikami is. Shinji Mikami is a video game developer. He is known for... Okay, so he is known for Capcom titles. At least I'm accurate there. Resident Evil. He's known for Resident Evil. Mostly Resident Evil. Although he has helped with Hi-Fi Rush. I know there's more. Here we go. Wikipedia, teach me thy knowledge. Dino Crisis. I wish they would make another one. Anyway, Dino Crisis, God Hand, which was a phenomenal action RPG on the PlayStation 3 and 360. God Hand, which is another phenomenal game, severely underrated in so many ways. He also makes The Evil Within, which makes total sense. The Evil Within is basically Resident Evil, but more Americanized, twisted, less. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know how to describe it. It's just different. The Evil Within they're great titles, but they're different. Although they resemble Resident Evil so much. The OG Resident Evils. Ooh, that sucks. My buddy, who has been very desperate for me to start playing this game, just told me that his game hard froze, and it's forcing him to not just start over the game, but his PlayStation 5 hard reset, and it actually is making him do console storage repair. It was just after a hard boss fight. Oh no. I'm texting him at the moment because I think I stated earlier that I want him to watch and analyze this so he can sort of like maybe assuage, if not that, at the very least commentate on my commentary. I don't know, fill in some gaps. I don't know, we'll see. Anyways, now that I've responded to his really shitty situation, as well as messaged him about my thoughts, even though it's close to 11:30, I'm gonna fucking press through, and I gotta wake up at 4:45. I'm gonna be fucking tired tomorrow. I'm making some bad decisions tonight. I'm holding alcohol. It's not midnight yet, though, and you may not understand, but there's some significance in that. Meaning it's today and not tomorrow, Sunday and not Monday. So I can still drink this. If you're curious, ask. If you're not, then ignore it. But I can drink this today. Damn it. My buddy responded. I love you all, and I appreciate your patience. Let's see what he said. I told him it was terrible that his game hard froze on him. He said, I don't even have Twitch installed on anything. And I said, well, I streamed to Twitch or to YouTube. Anyway, you will now summon your main pawn, the loyal companion who will accompany you throughout your adventure. What should they look like? Try to envisage their appearance. You can either begin with a preset or choose to create your pawn from a blank state. I will start with a preset. And in this case, it shall be a female. Ugh. Show me some ugly ones, why don't you? Good lord. Let's start with this one. Feminine human. Yeah. What choices do I have? Okay, those. Body. Fat, muscular, skinny, slightly more filled, big, fat in the waist, fat in the all around, built in the all around, tall and skinny, tall and muscular. Let's do tall and skinny. How about that? Base head. Just the face to suit your liking, yeah, whatever. They're all really ugly. In this case, old. Why would I want an old pawn? What the fuck? They're pawns. Why do they age? That doesn't make any sense. Is anyone else surprised they're every single one of them ugly? Is anyone else surprised? Because I sure as fuck ain't. I don't even know what this option is. I'm gonna make them a mage. Ugh, I'm gonna change my share settings to move my thing. My camera's in the way. Give me a moment so I can move it. There we go. I can read now. Inclination. Kind-hearted, compassionate, devoted, and dutiful. The most obedient sort of pawn. Favors a balanced approach with an emphasis on support. Quick to aid allies in need. Calm. Rational, shrewd, and strategizing. A pawn characterized by caution. Favors defense and evasion, employing clever tactics to survive at all costs. Simple. Curious, earnest, and adventurous. A pawn with their heart on their sleeve. Enjoys exploring and gathering items, and is always up for a challenge. Last but not least, straightforward. Candid, flippant, and impulsive. A pawn unbound by precepts. Enjoys the thrill of combat, tackling fierce foes head-on with daring assaults. I think kind-hearted is the appropriate inclination for a mage. A voice. How do I
The
test
people
it?
here are evacuated and safe for the moment.
I do like sweet number 3, I will
The
admit.
people here are evacuated.
Nope.
The people here are. There are more who can yet be saved.
Okay, 1 and 2 suck.
The people here are evacuated and safe.
It seems the rain has abated.
The people here are evacuated, and there are more who can yet be saved. It seems the rain has abated.
The people here are. The people here. The people here are. The people here are. The people here are.
There are more who can yet be saved.
It's faithful and sweet, so...
Former arisen appear to be plentiful. Danger might lurk anywhere.
There are more who can yet be saved. It seems the rain has abated.
A fine show.
Very well. I'd fain lead the former arisen.
Danger might lurk.
A fine show.
Former arisen. Danger might lurk.
A fine
Very well. I'd fain lead the way.
The people here are evacuated and safe.
Sweet 4 it is. Let's change the body type. Did I do that already? I did that already. Detailed customization. Shorter. We're gonna go with shorter. I don't know what the fuck these numbers mean. They're just numbers. So we'll go with... We're gonna make her shorter. 175. Sure. Make her... Ugh. Let's make her torso make sense. Muscle style. Holy fuck, there's 40 styles. They're so minimally different. How do I decide? And some of them look almost exactly the same. There's so little difference. We'll go with slightly more muscular. Muscle strength. I legitimately don't know what the hell that's doing. I guess I'll just leave it in the middle. Trap size, -15. Oh lord. Okay. We'll go with 15 on this one. That makes the most sense. Upper body muscle mass. Oh, look at those arms. She's a mage, so I don't want her to be too big. But I also don't want her to be ugly and skinny and totally useless. I'll leave you there. Lower body muscle mass. Upper body size. Negative 92. Oh. That's weird. It starts with boobs and then goes to waist. Lower body size. Head size. Man, this is gonna take so long. I don't even know what to do. It's a preset option, but I'm fucking beyond tired. Like, I could probably lay on the ground right here and just go to sleep. It's too late. Oh, just closing my eyes. Okay. Head width. She reminds me of someone. Oh. That's not the head that I wanted. I'll make it a little bit taller. Head size. That's weird. That looks close enough. All right. Skinny face. We'll go with whatever the fuck that is. Face height. Neck length. Make the boobs big. Those are ridiculous. Oh, Lord. Chest thickness. What? Oh. Bring the boobs in. Spread them out. Bring them in. Make them all perky and shit. I wanted them all the way out. Interesting. The half degrees. Okay. Let's bring them in. Chest height. I don't like the saggy titties, so let's bring them in. Up. I like a small torso. We'll go with that. Torso depth. She doesn't need to be emaciated. Arm length. -60. Arm size. Upper arm thickness. Thick thighs. Knee angle. Oh, I was totally looking for elbow. I don't see any difference. Ah. Oh, I'm so tired. 31. Ooh, 36 is even better. Oh, it's pigtails. I am. Like them double. There we go. Not quite the same as 31 or 36. Already speaking, but I have a pun now. Thank you.
Pawns are known as crossers of the rift, for we are able to connect to and traverse other realms beyond this one.
Oh, yeah?
When we return, it is our duty to use our experiences and the knowledge we have gained to aid you on your journey, Arisen. From this day forth, I shall serve you as your loyal pawn, and aught I learn beyond the rift will be at your disposal.
Well, I'll be. A pawn summoning before my very eyes. You truly are the Arisen, then. Strange. I thought the Arisen was in the capital. Surely there's only meant to be one Arisen. Fie, this is all beyond my ken. The Watchhead would know what to do, I'm sure. Though, as luck would have it, he's away. I suppose we'll save any further questions till the Watchhead returns. You're free to do as you like afore then.
Afore. Not before, but afore.
What? You've no memories, you say? Mayhap you could make 12 then. It was set upon by the dragon not long ago. The Arisen is said to bear some deep connection to the dragon. Should you be Arisen, mayhap you'll recall aught of import there.
Maybe. However, I'm going to save and shut it off because I really need to sleep. Really need to sleep. Rift stones. By touching a rift stone, the Arisen can travel to the bridge atwixt worlds, which a great many pawn traverse as they journey beyond their rift. This allows the Arisen to summon pawns who meet their specified preferences. These pawns will not level up while they are accompanying you. However, you may find that you need to hire new support pawns at regular intervals. You have made contact with
Arisen. Pray, ask aught you wish to know. I shall answer, if 'tis within my power to do so.
I want to know them.
May fortune speed you on your way, Arisen.
I really need to do this because I'm tired and I have to go to bed and I have work in the morning. So my apologies for taking as long as I have, but perhaps next session I'll get farther along. In any case, thank you for watching and tune in to the Twitch, the podcast, on Saturday nights at 10 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, and 9 p.m. Pacific. Not 9 p.m., 11 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. Central, 11 p.m. Pacific, etc. Some number, some time of day. It's an hour past 10 p.m. Central. Or you could just wait for it to drop on YouTube on Wednesday, or if you subscribe to the Patreon, it's available on Mondays. Appreciate you watching. YouTube is CoinDrop VODs, Twitch is CoinDrop Vets, and anywhere else via podcasts is the CoinDrop Podcast. Appreciate you watching, but it is my bedtime. So, have a good evening. Or whatever else it is that you plan on doing. Good night.